You're all doing so well. It's a very warm, special day today. I hope you're all doing so well. And before we start, I just want you guys to listen to this beautiful song that heals my heart and my spirit every day when I listen to it. Guys.
My happy revelation.
What a spirit, guys! Yo, what a spiritual song, guys! What a spiritual song! Ne. So, guys, I'm just gonna share my spiritual journey with all of you here. My first day when I was in the Revelation Spiritual Home, how was the feeling there? Yeah, guys. But I'll just share. I went there 2 times and I'm gonna go there on the 5th of December 2023. Yes, I think in the next Tuesday I'll be at the Revelation Spiritual Home. This is gonna be my 3rd time at the Revelation Spiritual Home as a visitor, guys. And one thing I can say, Guti, there's warmth at that home. Like everyone is vibrating at a higher level. Their energy is up there. It's so nice to be at a Revelation Spiritual Home, guys. So my first experience, but before I talk about my experience, my first experience there, I'm just gonna mention why, like before I went to the Revelation Spiritual Home for the first time, I had many dreams, actually. I had many dreams, guys. And I just want to specifically share with you guys this particular dream that I had about IMBONI and the Revelation Spiritual Home as an institution. So I think I had this dream last year in 2022. Yeah. And this dream, it was as if we were in Vrenagem, in the van. And we were in a service. Like, I was with my uncle. My uncle has been there since from the start of the Revelation Spiritual Home. He has been here for the longest time. But I didn't know Kuti was a member of the Revelation Spiritual Home after I knew about the Revelation Spiritual Home in 2019. In 2020 during COVID. Yeah. I started knowing about Ikhaya lomoya during COVID. Yeah. So this dream is like as if we were in a service, and IMBONI was the one, obviously, who was carrying the service. And that service, it's like we're in a church. I need to ask what is a church, guys? It's like we're in a church, not a home, but a church. I get why I asked first it was the Revelation Church of God. Yeah, it was the setup was like that. There was Spambano and those things. It was as if we're in a church, and IMBONI is still prophet Radebe. Yeah. So like he was like in that service, firstly he was talking about the Bible. He was like literally talking about the Bible, Jesus, whatsoever, just do those things of religion. Like I was with my uncle. It was my first time in that dream. It was as if it was my first time in that dream in Ikhaya lomoya. And IMBONI was talking about the Bible. Obviously, I get to ask when you were in a church on Sunday. It was the very same thing. Like you were in a church in here. It was my first time. I was with my uncle, who has been there for, and like in real life, my uncle has been there. Yeah. Now, guys. And yes. And just after, before everything there. IMBONI mentioned those who are new in this church must come forward for insebenzo yamanzi. It was as if he was gonna baptize us. And I came. I went phambili and wazibhabhadisa umboni sasebenzisa amanzi like only water only nje sasebenzisa amanzi sabhabhadiswa like ngathi ubathatha amanzi uthela ngawo like nje in a church yabo. Then after that baptism the language changed literally, went from religion to spirituality. It was as if after that baptism IMBONI changed the language. After ambapatiza mina IMBONI changed the language of talking about the Bible to spirituality. So there was a change, immediately after that baptism, there was the change of language from religion to spirituality. It was talking about umoya, spirituality and amadlozi wakithi. That's, I think so, that dream, I think is very clear, Koti. That baptism, that spiritual baptism was IMBONI baptizing me to change from, officially, he was baptizing me from religion to spirituality. He was baptizing me to change from being a religious person to being a spiritual person. That in that dream, as I, like in my own explanation, I can literally explain it like that. Yes, guys. So now, on that day, so the dream was done. Yeah. Then let me come back to my first time going in the revelation spiritual. It was on a Tuesday. I think it was in October. I think, guys, it was in October, if I'm not mistaken. October. Yes, October. It was during October, and it was on a Tuesday on that day. And I remember, I did not know Goti Insebenzo izobayani, but on that day it was Insebenzo, and it was Insebenzo yamanzi, like ubuya phambili uhlamba izandla zakho, you washing your hands, ukhuluma nje ukuthi ufuna ukwenzakaleni yabo. So ngifanisa that spiritual ritual that took place on that Tuesday with the one in my dream, because Insebenzo was the same. It was amanzi, it was water. Insebenzo was just water nje. And IMBONI wathi uyakhuluma lamanzi ukuthi ukwenzakaleni anamandla. IMBONI wathi lamanzi lawo anamandla kumele ukuthi ukhulume namanzi, uyakhuluma namanzi. So I think that dream with my first time going to the revelation spiritual home, in terms of the ritual that we went through, is the same. So I think isn't the lomoya IMBONI always says ukuthi they happen first emoyeni, then they will happen in the physical world. So I think I experienced what he always says ukuthi everything takes place in the spiritual realm before it can take place in this physical realm. So yeah, I mean, and like I was just explaining the dream. I'm just gonna talk about the feeling when you are at the revelation spiritual home. Like bengihamba no uncle wami, and by the way, physically bengihamba no malume wami, lo obekhona in my dream, who has been here for the longest time, since from before 2009 actually, before the start of the Revelation Church of God. In that dream I was with him, and physically I was with him. Wow, guys. So I think these things they are and ngizobonga IMBONI kakhulu, guys. I thank him very much. Like I always say, Coach, ever since I joined the revelation, ever since I followed the teachings zakhe, I've been a changed man so far. So far so good, literally. Since from 2021, I followed him since from 2021 January. So yeah, so like my first time I was a kind main branch ebubesi, and mongena lapho, guys, yo, there's that warmth nje, plus singene after 12 yabo. Like on that day abaphilisi bomoya they were singing yabo. Yo guys, yo mangena lapho uyafika ukuthi yo, like amasosha acula, everyone is singing, man, kumnandi, isigubhu sashaya, yo, like bengathi umoya wami uyavuka nje on that day, yo, like there was this warmth mongena revelation spiritual home emnyango nje, uqala ukene emnyango nje kuhle sosha, yo guys, yo kumnandi lapho, guys. There's love there, Like when it's the first time you can feel this much love from Mama Social and everybody who's there, and that's I experienced a lot of good things there. And I remember my second time I went there, it was last Tuesday of November, yes. And I even arrived early in Voma 9. And man figure up, guys, the very same thing. Kuhle social. You guys, mungela kuhle social. Mau divana no muntu nje kuhle social njani social isaphila. Like awumazi lo muntu lo but already kuhle social. Usithobile guys. Kum yo guys, yo ama social. Yo guys, kumnandi lapho guys at the spiritual home. Angifuni uqamba ngamanga nje yabo. Like mangena eliftini nje uhlangana lo buti lo we African Hidden Voices, lo presenter African. I can't remember his name. HV on Sundays and Mondays. Uhlangana na negro media in the lift or anywhere nje around Ikhaya lomoya. Like mongena Ikhaya lomoya nje ngaphakathi. Uhlangeneza no ne marshals. Uhlangana nabantu everybody nje who is working there as a what do they call them? They call them like abantu basebenza no Tatu Radebe yabo, abantu basebenza nabo, like nje they are around abantu inqeku kwek bonke abantu basebenza no Tatu Radebe, they are around the people nje kuhle social. Like there's that interaction nabantu with labo abantu basebenza no Tatu Radebe. Even Tatu Radebe naye he's around the people, he's around ama social when he's there. So everybody, one thing I noticed on that day, one of the things I noticed, everybody who works with Tatu Radebe is always around the people. Everybody uhlangana like nje Ikhaya lomoya uhlangana nomholi ahlezi nabantu lapho ukhuluma nabo, like inqeku zikhuluma nabantu, i-marshals zikhuluma nabantu, everybody nje is there. Kumnandi guys, there's peace there. Uyakhona uhlala kahle ube safe ukhululeke. Uyazi ijozi ngithi ijozi guys, mina ijozi zikhona izitori zakhona, but when I'm outside Ikhaya lomoya nje, outside Ikhaya lomoya estradeni, ngihamba estradeni, there's that fear ukuthi this is Johannesburg, but mongena ngaphakathi Ikhaya lomoya ya relax ukuthi on that day I was so relaxed. I knew ukuthi I was around Amasosha, and everybody here is here for the revelations spiritual. Is here for the spiritual revelations of Tatu Radebe, and there's that peace of mind. Like yo guys, I would advise everybody to visit that spiritual home. You will feel the love. I don't know, Guti. This is too much love, guys. You will feel this warmth from everybody whom you interact with. Even abantu who are abomama basebenza ngaphandle abathengisayo, they give you that much love because nabo amasosha, they give you that much love. Sosha guys, yo kumnandi lapho guys, like kumnandi at the revelation spiritual home, kumnandi kakhulu, kunothando, kunonhlonipho. There's never moment wherein uyabona ukuthi abantu bayaqabana nje. And one thing I noticed again is that abantu, like everywhere nje mawuhlezi abantu bakhuluma ngezambulo zemboni nje. Like I remember lo mama lo, it was as if there was these two mothers name, babehamba beyi-2. Then lo, like the way she was speaking, it was as if she was a new member or a visitor, just like me. And the other one, lo mama lo nana, it was as if he has already been there for a longest time. And sibeno mlungu in the lift there, and lo visitor what lo mlungu lo funa nela, and this other mother what Kaloko, this is the revelation spiritual home. This is spirituality. This is spirituality, and everybody is invited, or everybody is accepted into this spiritual home. There's no mlungu, there's no black people this side, white people this side, but everybody is invited here. There's no the racial discrimination go to no mlungu or to be at the revelation spiritual home. Nabo mazdinga this example. So I loved the way that mother responded to Lo Mama Lomoya, who's a visitor. It shows a good thing. Abantu, everywhere they go, they practice the teachings of the revelation spiritual home by the Radebe. And that's what I love about the revelation spiritual home. All the things that I mentioned, guys, they happened, and I experienced them. I love them so much. Yeah, but guys. So it's a recommendation to everybody to visit the revelation spiritual home. And in closing, guys, ngizoshia nje ngengoma emnandi kakhulu nayo. Nizoyiza nayo imnandi kakhulu, and abaphelisi lomoya. Ngiyabonga kakhulu, guys. Everybody have a nice day until we meet in the next video. Enjoy your day, guys. Ngiyabonga kakhulu. Thank you very much. Kuhle masosa kuhle. Enkosi.
Sosha tela buyelefa.
Satan.